Hey everyone, Chad Andrews here, the 33 rule, and we are consulting for Speedweek as we head into the start in late April for our bike racing. And we are super excited to bring on Augusta Sports Council's Michelle Naval. And of course, Fred Russell's in there somewhere making his way around the Sports Council. Michelle, good morning.
Good morning.
All right. So we were talking off camera and we're talking about the fabric. Like I saw something pop up on my feed. Not my feed, whatever you want to call it. I saw something pop up about all the cool things that you guys have got going on in the next 3 weeks in Augusta. First of all, of course, you have the Masters, which, of course, those are the only two words you have to say. And then they have concerts going on at night. And then 2 weeks later, we are in your hometown of Augusta, Georgia. Tell us a little bit about the whole sports scene that's going on there this whole month.
Yeah, so I mean, the spring for us is I guess for us, it really starts with the Masters, but a couple of years ago, the National added one new event, the Women's Amateur event, and that is actually kicking off today with practice rounds, and then they'll go into their final on Saturday, and then Sunday is Drive Chip Putt, which is the youth event out at the National, and then the Masters comes in. So really, we get about 10 days of golf action here in Augusta. And it's a great kickoff for obviously the spring and just getting out again. And again, I guess the return of sports.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys are super happy about that. I am, because I mean, it's been 2 years, being on the microphone and working these events. And then, of course, after Masters, we start dovetailing into what we affectionately called Speedweek as bike racers. And what stop are you guys? I'm trying to remember.
I think we're the
fourth stop. Yeah, you're the fourth stop because I've done so many videos. How did you guys get woven into the fabric of bicycle racing?
Fred knows this more than I do. I mean, just based off of our history for here, punch.
Slide in there, Fred. We're not going to bite you. There we go.
I've been on TV so much over my career, I avoid it as much as possible and never watch it after I'm on it. So I'd like to be able to hear what you say about me, but maybe not. I don't know. Cycling's got a rich history in Augusta. Before I got here, which was 20 years ago, they were doing local crits downtown, run by local people doing some great stuff. We've got a history of hosting both starts and finishes of the Tour de Georgia here. Nationals, we've done amateur nationals, collegiate nationals as part of that. Fort Gordon, our military base right down the road here, has a great course that we've used for over 30 years now for different cycling events.
Sneaky hard race course.
Yeah, it's amazing how hilly a flat course can be, isn't it?
Right. It's flat in Augusta. No, it's not flat in Augusta.
We actually we've actually hosted an international mountain bike symposium here, one of their bi-yearly events. And it's pretty cool to be able to host a mountain bike event without any real mountains. We found that to be a challenge, and we worked it out as well. And it's just a lot of riders here, a lot of people that see the benefit of seeing the world from the back of a bicycle, and that makes it easy to do things here.
And Fred, I'm going to lean on Fred a little bit because I've seen Fred pretty much just about every gig that I've done, whether it's Tour of California, US Pro Challenge, Nationals in Augusta. And Fred, what does it mean to the city and to you personally to have Speedweek as a stop there, especially one that's right in the middle where you're going to get the riders tired, the energy is going to be low. It's kind of exciting because this is like the meat inside of the sandwich of Speedweek.
You're absolutely right. And, we've looked at that event, and I've been to almost all of them in some shape or form over the last 15 years or so. And it's a perfect match for what we're doing here. We've got a pretty busy nightlife now, great restaurants downtown. Our university, Augusta University, is growing and bringing us a cadre of people that want to come out and spend some time watching an exciting event downtown, sharing our restaurants. and doing that. So it fits right into what we want to do here in Augusta, and that's create another center for cycling in some shape or form. Like you said, we've got Fort Gordon, the course out there. Our quick course downtown has been ridden by lots of people. We've got roads that, all kinds of professional cyclists have been up and down in Augusta. And we want to continue that tradition and continue to move it forward. Columbia County, our next door neighbor, is actually creating a mountain bike park. That's, yeah. So we're excited about that and the opportunities that that's going to present. FATS, our trails across the river, are some of the best, riding that you've got in the country when you get on dirt roads and mountain bike trails. So another center for cycling. We might not be Arkansas, but Augusta is close to being as good as anything you'll find in the country.
I think you guys do a pretty good job of rivaling Arkansas. Plus, you have the Masters, so there's that. All right, so tell us a little bit about the course, because I know all the riders that are going to be watching this. They want to know if it's different from Masters or collegiate national championships. Where's the course located? Tell us some of the features about it and what we can look forward to the course.
Okay, what we've done with this is 4 corners, a couple straights, a couple short pieces. It's going to be fast. It resembles the course that we use for nationals, but it doesn't have the extra curves and the extra dips and dives there. So it's just going to be flat out 4 corners as fast as you can get around them.
What about bars, restaurants? What kind of texture are we going to get when we pull into Augusta?
Plenty of places to eat, plenty of places to not eat and do other things, I guess. Can you say drink in these things? Get refreshment, I guess would be.
We're talking criterium racing, for goodness sake. Absolutely. I think the DNA of it is beer drinkings. I mean, hey, Athens Twilight.
Yeah, but once again, we're a highbrow kind of place. So when you drink your beer in Augusta, you've got to do it the right way.
With the finger up, right?
Only if it's a lager. If it's a pilsner, you can do it some other way. But so yeah, you're right downtown. You're in our commons, so you've got some green space there. Hopefully, we'll have a little music going on. Have it set up so that the riders are clustered there together and be able to join each other's company as we go through. And hopefully, we'll have a crowd that comes down to watch what's going on.
The riders will finish right in front of the James Brown statue.
Yeah.
Rod.
Oh, really?
Yep. And then one of the turns on 9th Street is a very large mural, a James Brown mural. So that'll be a cool, visual for hopefully the riders, but primarily the spectators to see, as those riders come riding by that giant mural.
So we're going to have to somehow find a way to plug in I Feel Good into the whole fabric of the end of the bike race. I'll have to think about that. That's a creative thing for me.
It's going to be fast, so I'm not too sure they're actually going to feel good.
Right.
But
we feel good. They are suffering.
James Brown's got a history of cycling here with us too. He actually started one of the Tour de Georgia stages by shooting the gun off for us on stage. That. You were there for that, I think, if I remember correctly.
Oh my gosh, I totally forgot.
Part of the DNA of Augusta has always been James Brown, and James Brown cycling and a good time. What else could you look forward to?
As far as size and scope, where does this kind of fit in? I know if you think about it, Masters is like the cherry on the top of the icing of the cake. But where does it fit in the CVB and the city itself as far as how the imprint and the footprint that the bicycle race, when we show up there, has?
Well, once again, we've had cyclists from all across the world ride these roads, and they all take home a special memory, I think, of Augusta. And when you say Augusta, you think of excellence in sports, not only the Masters, which is the top, but excellence in other sports too. Our college basketball team just finished the semifinals there, or the finals, I guess it was. Yeah, sorry. Came in second in the country. So sports in Augusta and excellence in sports in Augusta is something that we are very proud of. And excellence in cycling in Augusta is something that you and everybody else that's ever been here, help us build on.
Well, we're certainly looking forward to coming down, and I want to thank you guys, Michelle, for dragging Fred into the video. I'll send my homing pigeons with the video, but I'm excited. Hopefully, you guys will save enough energy and bandwidth after Masters for us when we come into town. So make sure that you get lots of rest so that we can show off Augusta to all the cycling world.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
absolutely.
Looking forward to having you here.
Awesome. Okay, guys, have a good day. And Fred, I will make sure to find every type of way to send this video to you so that you can analyze it. All right, guys.
You got to tell people what that's about, or they'll just look at it, but he asked, how do you get messages? And I said, pigeon, like everybody else in the world, right? So, take care, man.
We'll leave it at that. Okay, you two, have a great day. Thanks a lot for joining us. Once again, we've got Michelle and Fred from Augusta, which is stop number 4 of Speedweek. Have a good day, guys.
Take care.
Thanks.